Hello and welcome to Tarot Ranch. Taking a look at the weeklies. Your hostess, Marilyn, and I will show you the cards. Still keeping up. It works for me to do it by element, but keep in mind, whatever you may find that works for you, that's what's important. So, here we go. Hello, air signs. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Just shuffling up for you. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I never know. Well, okay. Oh. Interesting from an air sign point of view, which typically deals with the mental processes. So here we have the Nine of Wands. What are you thinking about? What are you crying about? It's like, what are you constantly, it's not obsession, it's more irrational concerns and fears. You're like, what if? I mean, there's a lot of mental energy naturally, but this is going into the realm of you can't stop the worries, the concerns, you're worried about the potentialities. It's not even, this is your mind run so far. Okay, you're like, you're not even dealing with what's right here. You're like, well, what about what? And you are going miles down the road that you don't need to do. Which I know people that do that. Four of Pentacles, reversed. Okay, you're afraid of losing it all. And that's why you're in this process of, how do I keep it? How do I protect it? How do I, blah, 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 blah. It's like, yeah, you're afraid of losing it all. And whatever that means to you. Maybe it's in a relationship sense, you're afraid of losing your partner. Maybe it's in terms of your business, your income. Maybe it's in, but of course, I think everything relates to a level of our security, whatever that is for us. Yeah, that's running all over the place right now. And then we have the Five of Swords reversed. So, if I'm thinking properly, one second. I actually took a moment to look this up, because the impression I had originally was like, I am seeing the swords, the cutting, and I was like, well, what the heck? Because in the reverse, it could represent, instead of being challenge, it could be a coming together, a reconciliation. But one of the things I looked up was cutting your losses. Okay. And that's what fits here. You've been in this level of panic because you're afraid of losing it all, whatever that means to you. And then it's like, cut your losses. That means you're going to cut out the panic. But the other thing is, if you're looking at a situation where you stand to lose, you come to grips with that, and it's like you just pay the price. And it may or may not be monetary. It may be, let's say, in a non-confrontational way, let's say you knew someone who was aging and ill, and you know they're not going to live forever, and then it happens, and you're like, okay. So you can finally come to a place where you can accept that and get over that fear, because it actually really happens. Maybe you lost the love of your life. Maybe you lost your dream job. Maybe or So there just is a level of loss here, and you're coming to grips with it and saying, okay, especially, well, for example, I'm going to take it into this realm. If you were in a legal matter and, the question is, do you proceed with what might be a lengthy, complicated case where there's really not a guarantee that you'll come out on top? So you're like, just pay the ticket and be done. I want out. So let's see, one more. Oh, wow, okay. 10 of Pentacles. Simply put, if there's money involved, you don't have to worry about it. Either you have the money to do it or there's new money coming in here. What can I say? Lucky. And then we have the Hangman. I'm going to read this as you learned your lesson. Maybe you did something that put you in this position of this loss. And it's like that was not the way to do it. You learned your lesson. You're like, no. Which is a good thing. I mean, sometimes we have to learn the hard way.